is everybody?
Good.
All right.
Pretty well, thank you.
Somehow I don't have my Petilil background as an option. Sometimes
Oh,
my computer, my Zoom just switches out whether or not I have access to certain backgrounds.
to be fair, I have been out of practice of putting characters in the background. I mean, I could put an Arceus background because I know originally I did the Yinmin region, but right now on OBS the Yinmin region is like the map, so it'd be like double maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
And like
I'll do that
your
now.
setup looks really, really good, and like has our Pokemon as part of it, which like upon seeing the one of just you and me, I was like, I don't need to have Gible as my background actually.
You say my background. It was made by Kieran. Kieran's good bean.
Mhm.
I meant in your possession, but
yes.
Kieran did make it and is very cool.
It's very cool.
You're very talented, Kieran.
It took me ages, and I have imposter syndrome.
You have
You're very
syndrome.
talented.
Why?
Then we must continue to praise you relentlessly.
It will fall on deaf ears, but it is very welcome.
You're so cool, Kieran. You're just so wonderful, and
Who are you talking to?
you're an excellent player. And
Sure.
we're very happy to have you.
Good.
And I'm very glad that you are in my life as much as Josh and Alberta is in my life.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that all of you's in my life as well.
My
Oh!
heart! My heart!
Hi everybody, welcome to the Hidden Realms, and this series this series specifically being the Pokémpaign. Hello, I'm Carrie, your humble, graceful, beautiful, wonderful GM today. I use they them pronouns, and we'll go around. Let's go anti-clockwise. Josh, what is your name, your pronouns, your character's name, and your character's pronouns?
I am Joshua Raphael MacGregor.
It's getting more Scottish every time!
Oh! I immediately ran my throat rag at doing that.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Gabby's gonna sound like she had like 12 cigarettes.
And I'm playing Gabby, the Gible, whose pronouns are she, her.
Yay!
Back to you, magnificent, beautiful GM.
Thanks! Magnificent. Kieran!
Yo, I'm Kieran. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Blue, the Totodile, who also uses he, him pronouns.
Wonderful, fantabulous, and last but not least, Alberta.
Hi, I'm Alberta. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Petilil, who also uses she, her pronouns. Back to you, glorious, most gorgeous gem.
Oh gosh, gee guys. God, my head is not gonna fit through the door. Okay, so last session, we found out some lore. So you met Odette at the berry shop, and you found out that she knew about Team Skinners, and all was revealed about a secret revolution happening with the fire types at Hiddlen Grove, and you're about to make your way. And you saw a huge creature fly in. Phone, shut up. Huge creature fly in by the lake who had not noticed you. And that is where we're immediately gonna pick things off. So, Josh, feel free to grab a tea or something, because you're not here at the moment. Blue and Petilil, what would you like to do?
Petilil?
Yes.
Who was that?
GM? What's that?
No, I'm Blue. And
I'm talking
I
to
asked you.
I'm talking to God. Hold up.
Oh,
Are you
and
there,
Blue
GM?
puts his
It's
hands
me,
together.
Petilil.
Is this how your psychic powers manifest? Is for you to metagame?
Yes. Let me use my psychic powers.
You could roll a sharp check if you'd like.
5.
You hear nothing.
Okay, I'm just gonna go look at them now and look at them and see what I see. Do I recognize the type of whatever they are?
I'd say on that 5, you do not.
I have no clue.
What
I
if it
have
eats
no
us?
clue. It might. We'll kill it though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
Has it noticed us, do you think?
I don't think it has.
What
Maybe
does
we
it
could sneak up on it.
What does it look like?
It looks like... Let me get...
I already know what it is.
You already know what it is, Josh! Ah!
Looks like
Oh.
a tree.
Wow.
But at the moment,
Ooh.
their back is towards you, so you don't see the face. You just see these big, huge leaves for wings, and a
Nice.
really long brown neck.
How healthy are these leaves?
I would say, relatively healthy, but still not as good as yours.
Okay, good.
You keep
Thank
yours regularly hydrated. You take very good care of your leaves.
You have the
Thank you.
good ablutions.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm feeling a lot better about our standing in this situation. But they can use their leaves to fly. So
Can you?
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Well, I believe you.
Thank you.
Should we go say hello?
Yeah. Yeah. And if they're bad to us, we'll just kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you approaching this creature?
Power walk.
I'm just walking.
just right next to them by their face.
Yep.
I'm going to pretend that we came to just drink from the water.
That's right. We're not here for them.
Okay. So you go and you're like pretending to drink from this water, and
I look up and I drink and I go, oh, hello, didn't see you here. Good day to you.
She lifts her head slightly to face yours. I'm meeting all kinds of people today.
Yes.
Tell us about, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Petilil.
Yes. And you?
Me, I'm Blue.
Wonderful to meet you both.
Who are you?
I'm Tropius.
Tropius.
Oh.
Wow. That's a name. That's a fancy name.
Well, that is my species name. I'm afraid I didn't invent it myself.
Oh. Thank you for the spelling, God.
You was not gonna know God sent you a message.
But if you did invent a name, what would it be?
I don't know. I've always been known as Tropius to all my friends and my
But what if there was two Tropiuses together? How would you
Well, I would imagine
Tropius
if
one?
I was calling out Tropius and the other Tropius would know that I'm referring to the other Tropius.
I'm right there with you.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to change my name. It means that it would feel almost disrespectful to my past to change.
Oh,
What's your path? You can't just drop that in
Are you, like-
conversation.
dark and broody.
I'm the exact opposite of that. Just stop.
Petal hears a little psychic whisper in her mind. That's totally inaccurate. Definitely brooding.
Okay, yeah, she's broody. Not broody, brooding. What's the... She doesn't want kids. She's very, like, looking into the... What is the word?
Brooding is one that applies
It
in this
is
situation.
brooding. It's
Yeah.
not broody. Broody is you want
Broody is-
kids.
What I am.
Okay. But what Petilil is or what Alberta is?
I want a baby.
Cool.
Yeah, because we don't have a house or money.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Petilil, what are you talking about?
I was talking with my psychic counterpart.
He's getting crowded up in there.
Really? It's been a long day for Petilil.
It has, to be fair. No. Well, roll a charm check for me, please.
Okay. 5.
8.
Okay, cool. She first looks at Blue and
Hi.
is a bit sus. Is just a bit unsure, but she looks at Petilil, and even though she's still hesitant, she acknowledges the eagerness in her eyes and says, "Well, I once had a trainer. She's no longer with us, but
I don't see anyone else here.
No.
okay. Yes, well, if I were to change my name, it'd feel disrespectful to her memory. I even named this lake after her.
Do we know what this lake is called?
No, but I think like
I'm gonna ask
um
Tropius then.
yes. This is
What's the
this is Lake Quentin.
Lake Quentin. Ooh, that's a nice name. We were at Lake Plainwind not long ago.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We met the Guardian and everything.
You met Relicanth.
Yeah! You know Relican?
He's a dear friend of mine.
Oh my god! Are you like a god too?
We're guardians, that is all.
Said Blue.
God. We have 2 god friends. Yes.
Do you know a little blue creature named Gabby?
That's the 3rd god we know.
Carrie rejoices. Well,
You
what a remarkable day.
are you psychic?
No, I just met her.
Oh,
Where?
God.
I just dropped her off at Hiddlen Grove.
That's where we're going.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Well,
it's destiny.
Did she try to eat you?
I think she was trying to hunt me.
Yeah.
Probably to eat you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of her thing right now.
I kind of regret my choice giving her a lift now.
No, it's not. It's not malicious.
But are there Pokemons in the Hiddlen Grove? Because she will try to eat
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, she will.
There are many.
Oh no,
Okay,
dear.
she won't go
Oh
hungry.
dear, no.
Well, you're lucky I'm in a good mood today, and that your friend is very kind. I'll give you a lift to Hiddlen Grove.
Wow.
Thank you. Do you want to like finish washing your leaves and everything and hydrating yourself first?
Oh, don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly hydrated. Would you like to climb on my back or on my head?
I will be honest. I want to look at your leaves closer
Mm-hmm.
and see what makes them fly, so I'll go on your back.
Mm-hmm. And blue?
Well, this is my first time flying, so let's go as high as I can. Right on her head.
Okay, good. So she dips her head down onto the ground for Blue to climb up, and
Scrap
she
along.
also... I just want to check something. No, she doesn't. She also lowers her body onto the ground so that Petilil can... And lowers her wings so Petilil can climb on.
Thank
the leaves
you.
onto the back. Hold tight. It's going to be a wild ride. And... And this huge gust of wind like blazes past your faces, and you feel, and it's all cold and it's crisp and it's. How do you feel about this wind in your face? You've never felt anything like it.
It's really windy.
I have a little bit of protection from the neck of this Tropius, so that's helping a bit.
But you can hear from. I chose the wrong spot.
I kind of, you had to take that spot because I chose without asking you. Sorry.
It's really scary.
You can do it. I believe in you. GM, what's making these wings fly? These leaves.
Who knows?
Magic.
That's when you play the Pokemon games and you see this creature like just flying in battle, and you're like, how? This defies
it's a dinosaur
gravity.
Tree, and it's like, what part of dinosaur tree? Brontosaurus tree screams flying to you.
We're just like, that's just that magical leaves. I don't know. Magic leaves. Very strong leaves. That's what we're going to say. It's very strong, very thick leaves.
I condition, so I've got that, and I'm magic, so I've got that. So it won't be long now.
It won't be long indeed. And as you feel this wind like whip across your faces, it goes on for some time, and eventually you sort of get used to it, and it's quite a long journey. But then the air feels a lot tighter, and you feel bits of sand like get in your face, and maybe in your eyes and in your mouth, or I don't want to dictate how sand gets on your face. And eventually you feel this hot, like deeply intense air as you see this desert and barren dead tree in the middle of this sand. And lowers back down on the floor. There's this huge swirl of sand just billowing out from underneath her as you have landed outside this tree. And you notice, not far in front of Tropius, that there's a hole in the ground.
Are we going underground?
That is where Hiddlen Grove is based, yes.
Okay. But only for a little bit underground. Just for like a rest and recuperation and rowing for a bit, right? Do they have sun down there?
They have heat down there.
That's not the same. Okay.
No, we don't want that.
How do you live when you go down there for long?
It's all fire types and ground types. It's their preferred climate.
But like you, like as a plants person.
I don't live there.
But like, I'm just a little worried being separated from like the sun for so long. Will they let me come outside and sunbathe?
Oh, I'm sure. They seem very fierce, but I promise you they're an understanding and well-connected community.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm glad to have met you two and your friend today.
We're glad to have met you.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. I hope you find your trainer.
Just look at her face of like, I'm not giving that talk right now. And she turns around and flies as she goes smaller and smaller into the distance until you can't see her anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not doing that again.
The leaves were really strong.
No.
Yeah. I still don't understand how she was flying, but they were really strong.
I think it was a noises she was making with her mouth as we ran.
Yeah,
I was up there.
were-
I could hear it.
Yeah, the wings were really silent, but yeah, Tropius was.
Yeah, I was trying to have a conversation with her, but she just kept going.
I wonder if she
Fuck you,
like.
man. Fuck you.
Do you think on the inhale, like some of the air goes into her body and she like farts it out, and that's what's propelling her, and it's not the leaves?
That Petilil, that is the only way that makes sense.
Thank you. Thank you.
Providing thrust.
Yeah.
My confidence fucking shattered.
No.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
No.
Oh man.
You hear from beneath you. That's all you hear.
I think they're singing.
That, yeah.
But are they having like a party?
Was that on the list?
I don't remember.
This is like Resistance HQ. Was there a Resistance party this week?
Maybe to like if Gabby's here, maybe to welcome Gabby.
Hey, we don't want to miss that.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry about the sun being gone, because it's gonna be very bright in there.
Okay, thank you.
Because they're all on fire.
Thank you.
And
Thank
don't worry about it, because if you catch fire, I can use the water.
Okay, thank you. I feel much better now. Thank you. I haven't been underground since my egg was down there.
No.
What?
So Petilils grow
That
from
makes
an
sense.
egg, but underground, like
Yeah.
a seed.
Ah,
But
yes.
from an
Of
egg.
course.
But from an
It's
egg.
an egg seed. A
Yes.
seed egg. A seg. No. No, just ignore me. What are you doing?
We're heading on in there.
Going in.
How? Because basically what you see in front of you is that, yes, there is this hole, but also to your left there's almost this dune, but also this sort of solidified, patterned door.
Oh,
Do we? Well, Tropius said it was in the hole,
yeah.
but there's a door.
Maybe the hole is for breathing.
Does that? Can I look in the hole?
Yeah.
You can look in the hole if you'd like.
Look in the hole.
Let's do a check this place out.
Yeah, what's down the hall?
What is down there?
Do I add anything to check this place
It's your
out?
sharp modifier.
So that is a 7.
You can ask one question.
What's down the hall, Carrie?
So it's very dimly lit, but what you can see are these lit up yellow runes, and they seem to be on these very barely mobile human, like bulky human blue shapes. There's just
Right.
loads of them making
Yes.
this noise.
I'm just gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what's down there.
I'm just gonna go up to the edge and look down and go, "Hi, Odette sent us."
Intruder,
respond?
intruder.
Odette sent us.
Intruder.
Petilil, tell in through there.
And eventually you hear all this like skittering and scattering that you see in the darkness, and eventually what you end up seeing are lots of little creatures that look like Thistle, the Salandit that you met, and they just peek upwards, being like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?"
I told you Odette sent us.
Yeah.
I think our friend Gabby is here.
Gabby?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
the resistance.
Resistance?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You don't talk to the Golurk. They mean well, but like they're not very compos mentis. Come on down.
Don't talk to
Okay.
him.
We'll catch you.
Okay.
Let's do an act under pressure roll, please. With your cool modifier.
Oh, that's a crit.
You rolled 2 6s?
I did.
Ah!
did. Which means as a total, it's 12 because I have 0 cool.
Great.
And I rolled a 7, which makes it a 6, because I am -1 cool.
I think what happens is that the Salandit are like really scared because they see that Petilil is a grass type, and so they all like gather to try and like help Petilil get down on the ground. You hardly do any falling. It's almost like this ladder that cascades you onto the floor, whereas blue, that maybe like
thank
2
you.
or 3 are like, "Hey, we'll help you." You just end up like smacking on the ground.
Cool. Yep.
You're
Take
really
1 harm, please.
Ah!
first flying on this.
You saved Thistle? And Gabby saved Thistle. Are you friends with Gabby?
Yeah, we were there.
Wow. We gotta tell Mom about this. Come with us.
Okay.
And you and this like cluster of Salandits are going through this very dark tunnel. It goes on for quite a while, but eventually you end up seeing this bright orange light grow closer and closer to you, and suddenly you are enveloped in this intense orange light, and then your eyes focus again. It is this full, proper, like, underground water fire city, like Atlantis type shit. Like this whole community with like makeshift dens and fire type Pokemon walking around everywhere. You know that they're fire type Pokemon because most of them are like burning hot, like to even look at, let alone to maybe touch, which you shouldn't. You see in the epicenter, you see a very huge, very tall version of the Salandits, and next to her is Gabby!
I don't know, look.
It's my friend! Not the little blue! Hey, lady, I don't remember your name. These are my friends, Petilil and Blue. They're the bestest.
I don't ever remember telling you my name anyway. But these are your friends?
They're my friends. They're wonderful and cool. Guys, did you also play in the mud to get down here?
What?
Oh, I came here and I was with Thistle, and this guy came like, wow, wow, wow. And then we played a bunch in the mud, and then we were down here, and I came in here.
No.
No.
I mean, Blue kind of played in the mud at the bottom of the hole, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
What do you mean?
You mean that you played in sort of the sand and the dirt at the bottom of the hole that I made when I did that?
No, I hit my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Petilil, heal Blue.
Not for
It's okay.
that amount of. I will pass out.
What? Why?
You don't remember?
What are you talking about?
That's what Petilil does.
Petilil is infinite power.
Yeah, I am. But I have to go on my own personal journey to attain my infinite power. So sometimes I am fainting and
That's your god quest.
yeah.
I have met so many gods.
Oh my god, me too.
I've made that's awesome. I met one god who was like a big dinosaur tree with banana berries.
Banana berries.
Banana berries.
We didn't get banana berries.
I got
No.
really good banana berries.
Tropius had banana berries and didn't
Tropia
share.
banana berries.
Tobias
Yeah.
They
brought
were
us.
they were on her chin. Like you can't have missed them.
I don't
Well,
just
we
go up
did.
to people and ask to eat parts of them. Not Gabby.
That's fair. Hey, lady, can I eat you?
No.
Oh, Gabby, you
Okay.
haven't changed. Gabby, have you eaten any Pokemon since we left?
Well, if the banana berries were part of the Tropius, then yes. But if not, then no. There was a Pokemon called Craminant who was a crazy bird god who summons tornadoes with their mind.
You mean Cramorant?
Yeah, Craminant.
Cramorant. Well, this seems to be quite the reunion.
What?
Oh, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Blue in like 4 hours.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You're
Blue.
blue.
I haven't seen Gabby in like 4 hours.
The
And so
4
Gabby
hours,
hasn't
the
seen
4
Blue.
hours really took a toll on you.
So much has happened.
Oh, was it only 4 hours? Because I was like asleep in a ghost dimension for a while.
A ghost
What?
dimension.
I know.
Why
it was
didn't you
awesome.
start with that?
Well, because we've got like a thing about gods, and I didn't hurt them. I didn't like beat them up because they were like cool and nice, and one of them was very sad, but I could have.
Who is the sad one?
The Tropius.
I knew it. She denied it, but we knew it.
What? She was so open and upfront about it with me.
No.
It was like the
Trust
first
us.
thing she led with was, "Oh, I'm the saddest person that has ever lived in all of time."
Wow.
We asked and she said no,
Yeah.
and I don't want children either. I don't know why she said that.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she's still not getting over her trainer dying.
What?
I thought. Can I make a sharp check?
Yes.
This is maybe Petilil maybe realizing something. Can I make a sharp check to see if I put together that that's what isn't here with us
Yes.
means? Because otherwise I'm just like, why didn't you tell us that?
Yeah, go for it.
7.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got that.
Oh, what I said was really. Oh.
She wasn't
And-
just missing.
I said, have you tried looking in that ghost dimension I just came from? But it seems like that's just for ghost Pokemon.
Speaking of which, have we addressed the no Mimikyu in the room, or did we just?
Oh, apparently Mimikyu was also in the ghost dimension, but went somewhere else, maybe? Details get fuzzy when time passes.
Mimikyu lives with us, and then I don't know if we acknowledged that Mimikyu wasn't anymore.
You never looked.
We never look.
I
I thought Mimikyu was just vibing
think they are. I think she is.
because we gave him a hat. We don't have a hat for Gabby.
Why
Well-
you guys are wearing such fashion right now?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Maybe being underground keeps from the psychicness from getting to you, because
That's
it would have to, because I don't see a lot of people wearing hats around here, and if you're running a resistance you need the hats, but maybe
Yeah.
being underground
Is that
doesn't.
for being resistance people?
Yeah, we're the resistance.
Oh, that's so cool. What are you resisting?
Everything, Gabby.
Esther Kinsman.
Am I gonna be Kratos from God of War and kill all the gods?
I don't know what that is, but yes.
It was on the TV that one time.
I wasn't watching.
The Rotom in Professor Tumbleweed's office was providing God of Wars 1 through 3.
I love how we've just made it canon that in order for any of you to know anything that's going on is like you just watched it on Professor Tumbleweed's TV. Like
Yeah.
they had
Just
zero
watched it.
policy on TV watching time.
TV
Yeah.
time was all the time.
We weren't free range, but we had TV. We're
Great.
like, it's ethical. They have television.
Their short lives will be full of joy and wonder.
They'll learn about a life they never have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're Breaking Bad.
What? You're breaking bad people?
We're Breaking Bad, and we're breaking the bad people.
Okay.
Where you can only be clothes if you want to be clothes.
That sounds like you could put it on a t-shirt and then make yourself into the t-shirt.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're breaking Pokeballs, and we're running away from trainers.
Oh, that's cool.
And we met this one really cool Pokemon who smashed his Pokeball, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna raise an entire city now.
Smash
That-
their Pokeball. Apologies.
Their Pokeball.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And that person sounds really charismatic and handsome and
Yeah, they were.
and pretty.
Yeah.
They got a bit crazy at the end, so we had to let them go.
Like Cryomanad. So cool. Crazy means awesome.
Ah,
What do I
That's
do
not-
with
I
all
mean,
of
that's
this?
fair. Yeah. Speaking of crazy, I mean this in Crazy Powers way,
Yeah.
because Mimikyu seems pretty chill. But Crazy Powers going in and out of ghost dimensions. Mimikyu, I don't know where he is. I honestly thought he was just with us, but that might have just been a piece of fabric.
You thought Mimikyu was on one of your heads the entire time.
Well, Mimikyu is all about things on heads. He's very fashionable.
Mimikyu needs a hat.
Mimikyu has a hat on
Yeah.
top of a head, on
Yeah.
top of a head.
Oh.
Mimikyu was there for the hat making.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somewhere between the hat making and
And
here,
now,
we realize Mimikyu must have left. But so it sounds like they're in the ghost dimension.
But they weren't there when I was there, but maybe they'll come back.
Maybe you left and no, but you said you heard.
yeah.
GM, did I hear that Mimikyu had been in the ghost dimension and had gone somewhere? Is that what
Yes.
happened? Yeah, okay, good. I'm just making sure that
It's
I'm not feeding misinformation to my fellow players. Yes, so I'm sure. Well, that was it, wasn't it? It was the tornado that Cramanet can summon can send you anywhere, but it's random.
Oh.
Mimikyu could be in the Hoenn region for all we know.
No, I don't think the powers are that great.
As powerful as Palkia.
No.
This is Thistle, by the way.
Thistle, guys, it's Thistle.
Thistle!
Hi.
Hi!
Me and Gabby are best friends. I'm Gabby's cheerleader.
Oh my
Go Gabby!
goodness.
Go Gabby! Go Gabby! Woo!
This was really good at being a cheerleader.
See?
Oh,
And
you're
you
just-
wanted to eat thistle.
No,
You
that's...
wanted to eat me?
I want to eat everyone.
Oh,
But
so you
now
want to
that
eat
we're...
Petilil?
Well, it's
You
a
want
little...
to eat blue?
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different for my friends.
Right.
It's like the desire to eat them is still there, but it's much easier to like dampen that down and make it less of an aggressive thing. You know what I mean?
Am I one of your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah!
One of my best friends.
Best friends!
Best friends!
I've never
Guys,
had a best friend!
this'll likes the ground and being hot and dry also.
That's great for them.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so happy I'm home. Oh my god, you guys, this is my mom. Her name is Shana, and she's a she's really important.
Yes, hello, Shauna lady. These are friendlings.
Hello, it's very nice to meet you all.
Hi.
Wow, you're magnificent. You
Yeah, do you
have
know what she looks like?
so many babies.
Well, yes, it was very hard giving birth to them all, but, you know, they seem to thrive just fine.
Well, yeah, they're on fire.
Not literally.
No, but I was making a joke.
Oh.
Yeah, because this one TV show that would come on sometimes, people would make jokes like that, and then a bunch of people would laugh, but like you'd hear the laughing, but like you wouldn't see anyone who'd laugh. And sometimes it would happen in inappropriate moments where it
Always
wasn't
happened.
funny.
Even when you didn't laugh.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Oh my god, I was right. Damn.
she has
What?
such big eyelashes.
Oh,
Just look at them.
Hot damn.
She's wearing like a full bodycon dress with that outfit. Like, jeez.
she is fabulous. Oh, Shauna,
Yes.
you are magnificent and so beautiful. You would make such good fashion.
You would all of the fashion.
Is that a threat?
No, I'm saying if you want to be, because we don't think that we should be made into fashion without anyone asking first
That's right.
and listening. Like I don't want to be made into fashion mostly. So it's evil that they try to make me into fashion. But if someone wants to be made into fashion, if that's their like life dream, why not?
Yeah.
So,
Fashion if you want to be.
So you want to promote that people can sacrifice themselves to become fashion.
Yes.
Not
And
sacrifice.
kill everybody who's doing it to Pokemon who don't want it done to them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
we're-
the main thing. But we were like, we shouldn't limit people and let's say you can't do it, like to yourself become fashion if you really want to.
We're not tyrants.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And we're taking down Team Skinner and this woman called
Aster Kinsman.
Kinsman.
So
yeah.
how do you know about Aster?
We met her in a restaurant and I tried to steal her food and she didn't like that. And so I stole her scarf. And then we went to the police and we told the police about her. And then she was like, haha, I own the police. So we fought her Pokemon. And then we snuck into her shop and I stole some cardboard. And then we ran away.
Yeah. We also Mimikyu, he got the gem on her jumpsuit.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know where Mimikyu is. But you have the scarf, I think, Blue, and it's a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
May I see it?
Sure.
You can see whatever you want.
So she's trying to be very careful with this very dainty scarf. She looks at it very closely. But you can see, like, her hands are hurting, like, a lot.
Do you want me to hold it up for examination?
No, that's all I need to know. And she just drops it down.
Your hands are hurting?
Well,
'Cause
that's
it's
what
a-
happens when you touch a water type.
Yeah.
Is that what happens to you guys?
Well, yes, we're all fire types, so water is very hurtful.
That's no good. I don't think that happens to me.
Well, you clearly haven't had a super effective move hit you yet.
What's tell me what that is.
So basically, like, some of our powers will hit someone more effectively than others. And then there are some moves that hit people less effectively than others. There's a whole chart you can look at.
Gabby's fascinated by this idea of like combat obsessed, and then like that figuring out of like, oh, not only that idea of like somebody might be able to beat me in a fight, which is unheard of in Gabby's mind, but also that you could be even more devastating in combat. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That's like that changes the whole combat.
Gabby, I could kill everyone here.
No way! Is that true?
Yeah, cause water.
Oh, cause you're water, cause it hurts them to touch you.
Yeah, so they wouldn't even fight.
Oh, you could. Wow, that's so cool.
But I'm not gonna do that.
No, I don't think so, because this will.
You just hear a
families
few
that-
Salandit, like, crying from the ones that tried to catch you earlier.
Mommy, it hurts! Mommy, it hurts!
Oh no! Oh, babies!
Do you have berries for your babies?
We have our own healing practitioner, Reese. He's in charge of medicine.
Oh.
Reese. Is he a peanut butter type Pokemon?
I don't think that type exists. He is too a fire type, but also a psychic type.
Oh.
I think I need a hat.
You need a
We'll
hat.
get you a hat. We'll make you a hat.
Maybe I'm immune to psychic type because I haven't felt the effects. Also, I'm very strong. I'm basically a god.
Yeah.
You know what, Gabby? I really like your confidence.
But thank you. I like your whole deal.
Oh, well, thank you. It
Do
takes
you-
great care to look after this.
You must do all the ablutions.
I just realized, Petilil, you're our queen,
Thank you.
and I think that Shauna's also a queen.
Oh,
well,
no,
I
no.
believe it. I believe it. Even
Two
though
queens in
you're
the same
you're a
room.
queen
Wow.
and the
No.
think you ever think you could do so much? You could do anything.
I'm not the leader of this revolution. Tani is.
Tani? Tani must be the most fabulousest in order to be. Tani must be a god because gods then queens.
Tani is a Growlithe.
What's a Growlithe?
A type of Pokemon.
Did we encounter Growlithe at the small town we were at?
Roll a sharp check for me.
Right. I don't know if we would have known.
Just roll a sharp check for me.
That's a Thor.
Anyone else can do a roll if they'd like?
Let's do it.
I get a roll as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Great.
Got a 9.
Oh, baby. Oh, this is sharp?
Yes.
Ooh. That's a full 12.
What?
Did you roll double sixes?
No, that's a 5 and a 6 plus 1.
Nice!
Hell yeah.
Gabby, you remember instantly after she said Tani, you remember that Donna's friend that went missing was a Growlithe called Tani.
Yes. I was like, oh, I thought that was the name of the person who went missing, but then I was like, oh, Grandma, I did.
Gabby's little hands grasp the sides of her face, and her like eyes do that thing where they slightly go in different directions. And she goes, details go fuzzy with time, but this one's remained perfectly clear. I think I'm evolving.
What?
This was the name of the friend of Donna. And Nev, like does like a Dragon Ball Z scream as though like about to go Super Saiyan. But
Wait, you know Tani?
Oh,
Donna. Donna is
Who is Donna?
Donna is a type of Pokemon that Alberta can't remember the name of right now. Who is a fire
You would know.
type.
She's a Vulpix.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vulpix.
she's a Vulpix,
Yeah.
and she was friends with Tani, and then Tani went missing.
Well,
And we assumed that Tani got turned into clothes once we found out that that's what was probably happening to
no.
the people growing on our
Tani
farm.
was about to be, but she managed to escape.
Oh my god!
And then she fled all the way up to here, and now she's the chosen one.
chosen one.
The chosen one who'll slay every god? Like me?
No, just the chosen one to bring down Aster Kingsman.
Oh! That's very cool. I hope that once Tani brings down Aster Kinsman, I can eat them.
Don't
Tani
eat
or
our
Aster
leader.
Kingsman?
No, eat Aster Kinsman.
Oh, apologies.
Go ahead.
Because Aster Kinsman is people, and that's okay.
That's the rule that I've been told, and I haven't met any humans since that rule was established.
That's very good. That's very
Turnabout's
good.
fair play, bitch. Did you know that humans eat Pokemon?
What?
Hey,
Yes,
what?
they do. They do.
What type are humans?
Bad.
Humans don't have that kind of classification.
So there are no moves which are super effective against humans?
No.
Most of my moves have been pretty damn effective against humans.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
keep
like
freezing,
we've taken
and then they
down
fall
people.
in the water when they get pushed. They drown.
Oh, yeah. Gabby,
Right?
Gabby,
What's that?
Petilil drowned a man.
Other fishies.
And I pushed a man off a boat.
That's amazing. Like
Yeah.
boats from TV?
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't know those were real.
they are.
What?
Did you throw up all the time, like on TV?
No,
No.
Huh.
that must be a people thing.
You should know that TV is not always very accurate to real life.
What about the stuff about the Kenyans?
What about the Kenyans?
Well, no one.
Yeah.
She ran away because apparently humans are just evil, and if you aren't like how they expect you to be, they're really mean to you.
That pretty
So
much tracks with what I know about humans.
yeah, so she left, and dyes her hair, and she worked at the lab, but she didn't know. She didn't like know that we were being made for clothes and fashion. And now she's in jail.
Now she got arrested.
Yeah, because because of Aster Kinsman.
Because of
She
us.
needs a lawyer.
Yes,
I
that's why
tried. They didn't listen to me.
That's why we came here.
Did you say objection?
I did. They didn't listen.
What?
I know.
That's
I
crazy.
even hit myself. I hit down on the table.
Did you have a Gabble?
No. But the gavel is for the other person, the judge,
Oh.
not the lawyer.
Oh, okay.
The lawyer.
I'm-
And also not in Canada. But they still love to put it on TV anyway.
I've never heard of the Canada region. Can you tell me more about it?
It's up higher than the other regions usually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're here to rescue your friend?
We need a legal representative.
Yes. That
But you
and
also want to bring down Aster Kinsman.
Yes.
yes.
Absolutely.
It's all part and parcel.
If Aster Kinsman eats Pokemon, I will eat Aster Kinsman.
And then Darlie will be let out of jail.
Okay. So would you be interested in attending our meeting tomorrow?
Whatever you want.
What are you meeting about?
A meeting about how Team Skinners is affecting the region and Aster Kinsman's developments and what we can do to develop how to stop her. Our plan.
Ooh.
Well, Blue and I had an idea. This was more we had this idea for ourselves, but I think it could be applied to the situation because you seem like you've already started.
The building
planning.
blocks.
We're planning a revolution.
Yeah. So, okay. We met this Luminion who had lots of Finions.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yes. Oh, she was so beautiful and cool. If she wanted to be fashion, she would be great fashion, but I don't think she wants to be fashion, and that's all good. She seems like she wants to be a mama and a career woman, and that's awesome. And
I've only
so
heard good things about her.
it's delightful, but she has so many babies, and she can send them off to do things.
Like what I do with my Salandit.
Yeah, exactly.
Army.
Blue and I were like,
I should
we
say
make an
that's why
army.
my little Thistle got lost. It was his first adventure out, and he managed to get captured in the factory, didn't you, little one?
Yes, I'm really sorry, Mom. It was an accident, I promise.
You don't have to be
it's
sorry,
okay, little
Kissel.
one. It's okay. These mistakes happen. It's just good that you made friends that could help you.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh my god.
Gabby is great. Gabby. Thistle is great.
Gabby's also great.
Thanks. So are Petilil and Blue.
Yeah.
You all seem great.
Thank you.
That's why I would like you there at the meeting tomorrow.
I would like that.
Okay.
Like, how did you have make your army?
Yeah.
So we can make ours.
If I could make an army of thistles, I would do it.
Oh my god, so you just have your own little army of cheerleaders.
I-
Cheerleading squad.
You make me so much more powerful in combat with your cheerleading. I will imagine what an army could do. Not that you're not enough, you're great.
Yeah. Go Petilil, go Petilil, go Blue, go Blue, go everybody, oh Gabby, go Gabby, whoa! So I tried to reinvent the chant so everyone is included.
That was so amazing. That was was that spontaneous?
Oh my god, yeah.
You're a natural.
I
my
feel like blooming. Oh my god. I can't bloom yet, but oh my god. That makes me feel happy and full of life, and wow.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
Thanks guys. I
Wow.
feel like I found my calling. To be
Hey.
the most bestest friend, best supporter ever.
Yes.
Yay!
I can see why you and Gabby get along then.
So, we have many different. Well, if I understand, Petilil, you're a grass type, so there are places near the coast that we've able to excavate through where it's a lot cooler and you can rest there. Same for you, Blue. Gabby, you're more than welcome to stay with them as well, or depending on what's more comfortable for you. We have many space.
Oh, that's very kind. I your whole thing that makes you happy is also the thing that makes me happy. But my
good.
friends are here, and I'm used to being in lots of places where it's not like super hot and dry, and they never seem to like that very much. So I think I'll go and stay with them for a bit. But
Okay.
thank you very much. It's a very kind thing. I just have one question about the meeting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So like we're gonna make a badass plan, right? So like how many locations do you think we'll go to, and will it take like 2 minutes, 5 minutes? Like
Well, it seems we're leading up to a plan that would go to Feralian Lake.
I mean, like how many rooms do you think we're gonna have to go? Are we gonna be in like we're gonna be over some
Oh.
blueprints in one shot, and then then like working out in the next shot, and
No,
maybe
no.
in some food in
It'd be
another
one
one.
very big room that we're all in. It's a very big team. Myself and my colleagues, as well as the chosen representatives from each of the different parts of the Yinmen region. Hopefully, one of my Salandit is able to get some blueprints, but it's a very tasking challenge.
I mean, I hope so. Every successful montage has to have a blueprints.
Yeah, it's got to have the blueprints bit where everyone is looking, and then
Mhm.
like there's drawing on it, and then as you're drawing, you explain it. That's what we see.
But we see it, them talking and explaining it,
And
but we
as
don't
you've
hear
seen-
it because the music.
As you
Yeah.
seem to have learned that TV is an exact replication of reality.
Well, like as soon as I learned that boats were real, I was like, everything else has to be real too.
TV isn't all reality.
No.
That's
You
not
did
just
you
what's
said
happening.
that, but it confused me.
Sometimes they exaggerate things for us to be more wowed by them.
Okay.
But I'm wowed by everything.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I mean, it depends on what you watched. Some things on the television can be exact because they're documentaries, and so they want to keep it exactly precise and no fabrication of what is on your screens.
Is it gonna be like the when we're talking about it, and then so we talk about, and then when we finish talking about the plan, we've already done it?
No, that's not how. Montages are a TV thing. They're not a reality thing.
Or are we gonna like say, now here's the plan, and then we just stop talking and we do the whole plan?
Or are we gonna finish the meeting and then just not talk to everybody until we go somewhere else, and then we just start talking like
That's
nothing
what I
ever-
thought we were
ever
gonna do.
stopped?
Yeah.
That would take a lot of planning for the person in charge to do, but I'm sure it's achievable.
You know, it's really interesting. I have noticed since, and I just like unconsciously, but you mention it. Since we started doing traveling, it's taken more time than it takes on TV.
Yeah.
Oh,
TV
that's
likes
true.
to cut out a lot of the irrelevant bits in order for things to move faster.
Not some of it. We've watched something and it was just all walking.
What was it you were watching?
These small people were like walking to a mountain.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that one.
That was like 3 whole TVs of just walking.
Yeah.
Carrie wants to know what you're talking about.
It had the fashion in it. It was all about fashion.
And there were some ghosts who rode on dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
First they had ponytails, but then they had dragons.
Dragon Eaters.
Oh, you're seeing it's the match of kingdoms.
I don't think it was called Match of Kingdoms.
It was like it was all about this really like heavy but light ring.
Oh,
And they had to take the ring from
King of
place
the
to place.
bracelets.
Yeah.
They were also
Yes.
The
I did
bracelet.
I did think it was weird though that it was named about the bracelets, but it was about the rings. But maybe it was a bracelet for like a really small, maybe the bad guy in it, Sourpuss, I think was really tiny,
He might have been.
and that was a bracelet. It was a ring for
Well,
everyone.
I'm afraid I never got round to watching a King of the Bracelets because I've been underground most of my life, so
Yes,
I've not
that's
had much
natural.
interaction with the TV.
Natural.
I think in the meantime, if you want to learn anything about what we have found so far, there is Torkoal, who is not very far from here, but if you want to learn anything, he would be the best person to ask. I say he. He's never really confirmed what gender he is, so I should say they. Apologies.
Alrighty. And how do you spell their name?
They are spelled Tork.
Okay, already I'm wrong.
Oh, I know.
Thank you. And how is your position spelled?
It is spelt TACTI
Tactician. Oh, yeah.
Tactician.
Ah!
Oh,
You know what's
Fuck,
funny?
I need to check that.
there you go.
That's-
I got you.
It is that.
I
Okay,
spelled
good.
it. Wrong, despite knowing that.
It's like tactic iron.
Tactic
Tactic
iron.
Tactic Ian.
Okay.
Tactic
And
iron.
is that I assumed that was your position.
Yes.
Type of Pokemon are you?
I'm a Salazzle.
Salazzle. That's so fun to say. It's like Vajazzle.
Yes, I guess.
Pokemon coming next gen.
Gen 9 has gone down a dark path. Gen 9 after dark.
We're old fashioned.
I hate this. Yes, I am a tactician, so I task my so I'm in charge of my babies, my Salandits, and they go across the region being my excellent little spies, telling me what information they have found.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You
we
are a
need
queen.
an army.
tell
I'm
tell
just
us how
because
to
my-
make tell us how to make them.
Yeah, no one will tell us.
What level are you all at?
Everyone keeps asking
It's
that.
really weird. It's really weird.
I'm level 7.
Level 9. Am I not high enough level to make babies?
No.
I'm basically a
young.
god. I can do anything.
But
Yeah.
gods sometimes need to not know things.
I'm a level 70. Can you tell me?
You haven't used a sunstone yet at level 70.
What?
What's a sunstone?
Oh, I just assumed you were a very strong Petilil that didn't need evolving. A sunstone is a type of stone that some Pokemon need to use in order to evolve.
Yeah, I heard of this. I heard the professor
Oh.
say it. Yes, I did know that. I did know that. You caught me off guard. You caught me off guard
okay.
because I'll admit I was lying to you there.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you still shouldn't know then.
Okay. Okay, because I'm about what these guys are at.
Okay,
So, yeah. What level are you?
I am.
I shouldn't ask a lady.
I'm a
I'm
level.
so...
I'm a level 33.
Oh, so you're like, you've got kids. You're like you're still young and hot, but you've like got kids. You are like secure in life. You know where the mortgage is.
Do you
That's
know what
hot.
a mortgage is?
I don't
No.
know. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I just know that after you're young and partying,
Mm-hmm.
you're still young and hot, but you're not partying because you have responsibilities like babies and whatever the hell a mortgage is.
And also the responsibility of leading a revolution.
And all of your kids play soccer, and you have to take them there.
Yes. Well, they don't actually play that far from here. We have a separate little soccer match
That's
tunnel
nice.
to play in.
Oh, that's
good, like in
awesome.
the neighborhood when you chose.
I mean,
That's
yes,
great.
Hiddlen Grove
Yeah.
originally started as the tunnels made by King's Mechanics, but then it became Hiddlen Grove after the fire types were banned, and then we just made it into this wonderful little community that also wants to change how things are.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yes, because I have information I have not shared.
What?
Yes, I am capable of holding information within myself
No.
without expressing it to other people.
Oh my goodness,
I am
just
you've
like a
grown so
god.
much in the past 4 hours.
I have.
Oh my.
It's crazy.
It's almost like you've leveled up.
Wow, that's awesome. Yes, and the information that I have is that people in this region do not like fire-type Pokemon.
No, we do
Yes,
that.
We found that out too in the
Yeah.
underwater.
Yeah.
But you shared it as soon as it came up. And I didn't.
Why?
This is true. This is true. You
Very
are
good.
getting sneaky, Gabby.
You know
I
what,
will
Gabby?
add subtlety to my other list of powers.
What?
What else are you hiding?
You know what, Gabby? It means we can trust you with many top secret missions.
That sounds amazing. I have to sleep right now so we can get to the meeting as quickly as possible.
You don't. Okay. I can. Well, Thistle can lead you to the place I mean.
Yes. I can definitely show you. Yes.
Thank you. I have a quick question. You told us Torkoal's name, and I
Yes.
wrote it down. I
Mhm.
did not write down why you were recommending we go speak to them.
Because he has all the information you might need to know about why we're here and how things have happened.
I feel like we should go to Torkoal before we go to the meeting. I feel like that'll set us. We'll take up a lot of time in the meeting otherwise.
Oh, that's probably fair. Okay.
I'll just warn you, they are prone to monologuing.
That's all good.
Okay.
That's all good. I mean, I think so.
Gabby leans over to Blue. Why are we being told about the monocling?
I don't know.
Does
Maybe
At this
that
point,
mean
I don't know if Gabby just has dodgy hearing.
Maybe it's like a thing they do.
Did you
And
think
it's
that the Torkoal has a big bushy mustache as
And-
well?
and a
That's so
cigar
Sorry, what was that, Blue?
and a cigar.
And a cigar.
Yeah.
Yes, and with the monocle and maybe a top hat as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
This is all fucking canon.
They sound pretty cool.
That's awesome. Okay, we have to go meet Torkoal right now.
They might use words like fat cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah.
That's very. I bet you that Torkoal knows what that weird word is that Petilil said.
Yes.
I don't even know what I said.
Mortgage.
I bet he has
Oh,
3 of whatever they are.
Yeah, he's not
Probably.
very good with money.
Wonderful.
So, do you want to go now? Would you like a little moment to break, or what would you like to do?
I would like a little moment to break so I can I want tea. I was gonna make a joke about leaves, but then it would have been I was steaming my own leaves or boiling my own leaves, which she's not gonna do.
We're gonna call a
She's
break.
steaming.
We're not gonna do.
And when we come back, we'll definitely be more on track and not as chaotic.
I love it when you're chaotic. It's me leading the campaign. Of course the campaign's gonna be fucking chaotic.
I reached it in Messenger.
For context view, I have started recording again, by the way. For context views, I have
There we
sent
go.
people what I have mustered.
That's awesome.
That's great.
My brain. I'm surprised my brain was able to function to that extent. Right. So are we good to
Absolutely.
go back in? So
Yeah, the first thing I'm gonna just say before we do is it was produced in both English and French originally, but it was made, but it was shot in Toronto. So I lied about the Quebec thing.
So I
Or was
wasn't
produced in
recording
Toronto.
when we were talking about that.
It's a big, comfy couch.
Big comfy couch, and I'm sure we have an equivalent in Hiddlen Grove. I'm sure. As in, like, a big comfy couch, not as in the program, big comfy couch.
I don't remember watching that one.
No, it was.
It's not available in the Yinmin region.
No.
Yeah, it was mostly available in Canada, which we've talked about before, and apparently
Canada
Latin
region.
America as well.
Well, you mean the Unova region?
I did. That's right. Yes.
Ah,
That is
Oh,
the
it's-
region based on America.
Is that when the professor he like hacked the TV to watch things from other places?
yeah.
Oh.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, VPN. Okay.
Is there a shark Pokemon?
There is. Sharpedo.
Sharpedo.
Surf Sharpedo. That's what he used.
That's amazing!
Sharpedo was also has the rough skin ability.
It does. This video is not sponsored by Surf Sharpedo.
Not yet.
Not yet. Our DMs are open, Surf Sharpedo.
They spam out those requests for sponsorships.
They really
it would
do.
seem so.
Yeah.
Any day now.
I
Any
use
day.
it. Contact us, Surfshark.
100%.
I use you. Pay us.
And we'll sponsor you just like this in every episode of the
Yeah.
Pokémpaign.
Yeah.
We'll say that when Professor Tumbleweed had the TV at the lab, Professor Tumbleweed used Surf Sharpedo.
You did?
But we won't yet because you haven't sponsored
No.
us.
No.
Yeah.
This
And
is
you
just a
don't
one-time
know.
thing. You got
You
free
don't
me.
know yet because we haven't told you. But Professor Tumbleweed was trying to protect their research while they were online, and so they encrypted all of their research
Yeah.
using Surf
Surf
Sharpedo.
Sharpedo.
Surf Sharpedo.
So back into the campaign, you've vibed a little bit with Thistle and some of Thistle's siblings, and eventually you guys have decided to go and see Torkoal.
Yes.
It kind of is a bit disorienting because basically in order to trek anywhere you have to go through some form of tunnel, so it's not very nice on your little feet. Totodile and Petilil. Gabby's fine.
Why are you going
Loving
so
it.
slowly?
This is not good for me.
Am I crazy or is the floor lava?
I have seen lava in some places.
Floor
Isn't
is
that great?
It's so hot on my tootsies.
Would you like to get a ride on my back?
That will hurt us with actual harm points.
Yeah.
That's very sweet, but we learned our lesson after those first 7 times.
It's true.
Thank you for offering, though.
Yeah.
No worries. I didn't do it because I wanted to play a trick and hurt you.
I am excited and I don't want my friends to be hurting from the place I like.
It's like it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are trekking down these tunnels, and eventually it does get quite hot, because where Torkoal lives, they like to be very nuzzled in very intense heat. And you can tell that you're going deeper and deeper into the ground, and all you see as you go into the room, you see a lot of like pieces of stone that have like little pictures on them, or like little scribbles, or like carvings, and you see Torkoal resting in what seems to be this very hot spa, just like boiling hot water, just steam like coming out of this little pool, and he is I'm just gonna say the pronouns are he. He's currently sleeping.
Should we wake him up? Or should we just read what he has?
I mean, Torkoal sleeps all the time, so it's not going to be a huge inconvenience if we wake them.
Do you remember the day when we broke out of Professor Tumbleweed's lab?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. Do you remember how we woke you up, Blue?
It wasn't that long ago, but I don't remember. As if it like was really long ago.
Yeah.
Well, basically, Petilil needed water to perform her ablutions.
Uh-huh.
So I grabbed the water bowl and I hit you as hard as I could on the head with it.
Yeah, you did.
Is there a conveniently sized water bowl nearby?
Not a water bowl, but there is a rock.
I grabbed the rock. I grabbed the rock and I jump and slam the rock onto
Okay. I don't know whether it's use your poke powers or act under pressure.
I think this is more of an act under pressure, personally.
Yes, do that. And I hope you fucking fail.
What do I add?
Cool.
You're cool.
Or subtract, rather.
Yes, so that is an 8 - 1 for a total of 7.
Okay, so it's a big success. Okay, I'm gonna say that you hit the Torkoal, but on his hard shell. So
There
you haven't done any serious damage. You're like, and you can see as this steam is like coming out of his shell, the little wisps that form a mustache appear on his face.
And you couldn't hit his head because there was the top hat in the way.
Yes, of course,
Would've
yeah.
lost that off.
At least my aim had bounced off the shell.
Yeah.
Well, what a rude awakening.
Hi!
Dare
Hello.
I say, is that a grass type I see?
Hi! Do you not get many grass type down here?
This isn't a favorable climate to grass types.
Really, I hadn't noticed. It's lovely down here. You have water? That's
Yes,
great.
but it wouldn't be very comfortable for you.
I like the steam.
Thank you. It's a part of my biology.
Wow. Okay. It makes it a little weird for me to be enjoying it as much as I do. But that's all good.
Is it safe to breathe?
I'm breathing it.
We have a ventilation system. You should be fine.
Okay.
The Dinglets do good work on these tunnels.
Okay.
So, what brings you here?
We want to know things
Yes.
please?
We're
Oh.
joking
Don't we
and
all?
resist.
All of the things.
We were told that you know things.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think how to do this. I'll say you each have 2 questions you can ask the Torkoal.
Gabby looks to Petilil and Blue, who are smart.
That is smart.
Oh,
Just in her own way.
How do you know
how
that?
did you know?
Are you a psychic
you.
type?
No, I'm just very old and very wise.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I know a self-deprecating Pokemon when I see one.
Is
But-
being old like being a god?
Or is it like levels?
And
Oh, yes.
do these count as the questions?
No.
I take it back. I take it
No,
back.
they don't count.
Your answer.
No, they don't
Good
count.
catch, Blue.
Oh, what's the genie Pokemon?
There are 3 of them. So
Yeah.
there's Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus.
Yes. It's like, oh, it could be a Landorus in disguise.
No, I'm simply a Torkoal.
Okay. Whew. We almost spent all of our questions.
No, they're based in the Unova region.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So, questions we have.
Yes, we have questions.
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
I have a statement, and then I have a question.
Okay.
My statement is that I met Atropius, and that they met Atropius,
Mhm.
and they said that their trainer had, it's not with us anymore. He's dead. That's the statement. The question is, how did that happen? What events took place that made that person die?
So, what happened was that there was the Great Shearing. Do you know about
Great
the Great Shearing?
We've
No.
been told one time and only the name.
I don't even think I've been told.
So the Great Shearing started at the center of Yinmen. This burning flame spiraled out of control and spread across the region. It was very scary. Citizens fled to... They were originally based at the center, but because of the Great Shearing, they fled to the coasts. It was very devastating and catastrophic. 3 friends. We know their names to be Melody Quentin, Vesper Plainwin, and Theodosia Feralian. They were... I will type all these names later.
Thank you.
They were split apart after the Great Searing, but they determined that they wanted to put an end to the fire. With their Pokemon partners, the Tropius that you mentioned, as well as who was Melody's partner Pokemon.
Yeah.
Relicanth was Vesper's Pokemon, and Victini was Theodosia Feralian's Pokemon. And in their encounter with the center of the fire, it grew out of control, and the trainers ordered their Pokemon to flee. And that is how it is reported that they were lost.
But then the fire stopped.
It seemed to.
So humans do have a type, and it's clearly super effective against fire.
Oh, the other way around.
Maybe it's both ways.
Maybe they just stopped.
Are humans fire type?
No, I think it was because the Pokemon at the center, we believe it was a Pokemon at the center of the fire.
Oh.
They we believe that they understood the trainers were making great sacrifices. And the Pokemon caused the fires to stop what they began.
Oh. That's very different than a spontaneous fire.
Did they start it on purpose or accidentally?
That might be question number 2.
It was out of self-defense. There was this company, the very metal-based, which the region didn't approve of. And so, in order to seem ethical, they dug down these very tunnels that we base ourselves here. But what they didn't know, that eventually they were digging directly beneath the hideout of a Pokemon. We don't know what that Pokemon was. But eventually the construction got too close, and the Pokemon grew angry, and in self-defense started the great searing.
I understand. I understand everything. Quick huddle before we ask more questions.
Absolutely.
Quick huddle.
I'm really sorry. I asked a question, totally forgetting we only had a number of questions.
That's all good. We still have Blue's still got 2, and
Yeah.
I've got 1, and you've got 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all good. I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
My theory is that the mystery Pokemon, who's a fire Pokemon, yeah, is Donna.
I don't know, because I think,
But Donna would have told us.
and I also thought Donna,
Mhm.
but Donna grew up in the lab, which is like far from here.
Yeah, there's that too.
That's true. Or,
Also, Donna's fires weren't that big.
that's true. Also,
But I agree, that's very good deductive reasoning.
or what if? And hear me out. What if Donna had a mom? And Donna's mom was trying to make an army to take over the world,
Yeah.
and then thought that someone was trying to destroy her army, and so she destroyed the world.
Oh my god.
That could be.
God, Donna.
It could be.
Donna. And she didn't remember because of the trauma.
Yeah,
She didn't know
exactly.
what happened when she was a baby.
Or even inside of an egg.
She was underground, of course.
Of course. How
She
would
couldn't
one
have
know?
How
known.
would she have known?
Or it could just be like a fire god Pokemon or something.
Another god.
Another god. So many.
So many gods. They're really common.
It's
So
it's
there's
just
we've been
full
lost.
of gods.
It's a
Yeah.
polytheistic society we are in.
It's more like, I think it's like a pagan or sort of like
think you-
Japanese kami sort of
I
situation.
think you 3 have a very broad definition of what gods are.
Just like really, really strong
Yeah.
Pokemons that can do whatever they want and have magical powers.
So would
Sometimes
you
they
say
fly.
that is more like a legendary Pokemon or like a mythical Pokemon?
Like a god.
Look, they're different things.
Ah, that's probably right. Honestly,
I'm right about something?
that's probably you're awesome. And usually when you say things, you are right.
I agree. Yes, I was also thinking that, Thistle. You must be really smart.
You're really smart too, Petilil.
Thank you.
See, right about things.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you both. Yeah, you're really smart, Thistle. That's a really interesting, good distinction you have brought to light for these two. and I had just forgotten it because I was thinking other things. But I remembered, and I knew it underneath. I just forgot, and you reminded me, so thank you.
It's okay.
Wonderful. What should our questions be?
All right. I look over. What's Torkoal doing?
I mean, he's just vibing. He's just
Buzzing on
like,
floor?
if anything, no, I think he's fallen back asleep, honestly.
Probably. Cool.
What else do we want to know about?
Could we like ask about the resistance
Sure.
and like what they could do?
Yeah. How it started,
Yeah.
what they can do.
And how we can make it better.
Yes.
I think we already know how we can make it better, though. Eat Team Skinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
And like where they are.
Where they are is a big one.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
And how babies are made.
yes.
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 We must get an
We
answer.
do. We need an answer to that.
Okay,
Need an
that's
answer to that.
Yes, because it could be part of the planning for how we win.
so. That's our 4 questions. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
How does babies is made?
Listen, Carrie,
Yeah.
the Pokemon video games for 10-year-olds have given you an out.
Well, the nursery.
Yeah, 2 Pokemon go into a nursery. And then later you collect eggs and go on a bike ride, and then Pokemon are born.
Wow.
That's
all
what
there.
Torkoal says in answer to your question. Is that
But
two
what do they-
Pokemon are left in a room together. 2 Pokemon are left in a room together, and then you go away for a bit, and then you come back, and then they present you with an egg, and then when you cycle long enough with that egg, the egg hatches, and that is how Pokemon are made.
Well,
So we
we've
can.
never been given eggs, but we've been left alone together in rooms at different times.
Yeah.
A trainer clearly didn't want you to have babies.
But what? You mean if I don't have a trainer,
No,
I
wait.
can't have babies?
No, wait. The other thing that Mr. Torkoal said was that we had to be left alone in a nursery. Where can we find such a facility?
Wait, don't ask.
No, I didn't ask that.
Do we want this to be one of our questions, guys? Because we'll have to cancel another one if we do.
What's on the choices? Or we could probably ask anyone where the nurseries are.
Yes.
Yes. You know
Yes.
what? That's not
Let's
something
save
we
that.
need to know before
Yes.
the
was it-
meeting tomorrow.
was it-
So
Shayna?
Shauna.
Shauna.
Shauna must know because
Shauna
she
must
has
know.
so many.
Shauna
moms.
must know.
Exactly. We know so many mums.
That's right.
So the other, well, I only have one more. No, let's say that I asked about babies, and that's why I initiated that. So you guys have the other 3 questions between.
Yes. I will ask, how did the resistance start?
Well, after fire types got banned, fire types were left to defend for themselves. They were either cast out, sent to other regions, or worse. But eventually, a few came together and found these labyrinths. I was one of those Pokemon. And more fire types found out about this place. And we didn't want to be hidden. That we must convince the humans that we, fire types, mean no harm. That we are not responsible for the acts of one. So that is how we started planning for a revolution.
That makes sense.
I'm a little bit confused,
Why?
but I don't want it to count as one of the questions.
That doesn't count as a question if you want clarification.
So
Okay, we can use that for babies.
We could also demand clarification. That's not a question.
if you wanted to show that you were harmless, how was the first idea revolution?
Sometimes revolution doesn't necessarily mean violence. It just means a radical change. A radical movement for change.
Radical.
I like that. Does that have to do with surfing?
No.
That's what the surfers on TV would say. I don't know why they would say it then if it doesn't have to do
No,
with
this
surfing.
isn't it isn't like Fey-Watch.
What?
It isn't like Fey-Watch.
Baywatch. I like that.
Day-Watch? No, Fey-Watch is funnier.
Baywatch is great.
Okay. A radical movement for change.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
I love that for you as well. Quick aside, guys, I don't love that for me.
I'm sure that you can do some violence still.
Okay, I can. Okay, I'm glad. Okay.
Gabby, that's why me and Petilil are a resistance. Like there's two resistances going on here right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'cause
We're the violent one.
We're the violent resistance and they're the non-violent resistance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm back on board. All right. Let's ask our last questions.
Okay. So we asked how it started. Then you have two.
And we decided on
What the how it started kind of covered what they are.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
what do was the other thing.
What do you mean by what do?
Like, what are the
What does-
plans, maybe?
What
I
does
don't- I don't
like
know.
what do the revolution do was the thing, but I just wrote down what do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess a very clear question.
I want here are the questions I wrote as I wrote them. How start, what do, where they are, how babies.
Great questions.
Yes.
Oprah could never.
So like what have you, because we're a resistance and we have broken into shops and attacked bad people. What have you done?
We've mainly gathered information about Ashton Kinsman and Team Skinners. And the plan is to show humans can do things just as awful as Pokemon. As fire types. And why should we be persecuted and the other goes unnoticed?
This is true. That's what you were missing when you said objection, is that then you needed to have evidence.
Yes. Well, I was just objecting to us. I think it was just that we weren't being listened to, or I didn't like what was happening. And if it was that we weren't being listened to, then that would have been self-evident. And if it was that I didn't like what was happening, that also would have been self-evident by me saying objection.
Yeah, but no, we didn't submit the evidence beforehand to be
We
called.
did. We
We
gave
didn't submit it to
gave
be
the
called
scarf.
upon.
We gave the scarf to the police, didn't we?
Yes, they
You
didn't
did show
care.
it to them, yes.
Yeah.
You did have evidence and the police still didn't listen?
Yeah, they're bad cops. All cops are bad, but they're bad cops.
They're in
They
Aster
members of
Kinsman's
Skinner
pocket.
in disguise?
They were, they, maybe in like a roundabout way. Maybe. Or maybe they were, but they definitely were doing whatever Aster Kinsman wanted.
Yeah.
Sounds evil.
She like owns them.
They must live really comfortable lives.
I
And
wouldn't know.
no. Where are they?
Yes.
Yeah, where is Team Skinner?
So we can go and eat them.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a guess. We're waiting on confirmation from one of Shana's children / spies / I'm a little bit concerned about the child labor, but we'll look past that.
The army.
We believe they are at Lake Feralion.
Lake Feralion.
Alright. That sounds like Lake Plainwind and Lake Quentin. Is that the same kind of thing?
That's the third lake, yes.
So they must be friends with Victini then. That's weird.
Oh no, they wouldn't.
That I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
Well, Relicanth was at Lake Plainwind,
Yeah.
and Tropius was at Lake Quentin.
Yeah.
So Victini will be at this third lake at Feralion. And if Team Skinner is in that lake as well, then they've gotta be hanging out.
Gotta see each other.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes humans take land that does not belong to them.
They killed a god?
No, they couldn't kill Victini.
Oh no, I feel like whatever they are doing is gonna be worse than death.
There's something worse than dying?
Yeah, it's what's, yeah. What did they do?
We don't know.
Oh, that's worse because we don't know. I hate
Don't-
not knowing things.
As I said, we might find something from one of Shana's children, the Salandids.
Are they gonna be okay there? Because there's water there, and they get hurt by water.
Lakes, yeah, they have water.
It's true. We saw it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen what Shana's children are like.
Well, we know
Excuse
Thistle's
me.
right here.
Yeah, it's, right there.
Yes, the other children. Oh.
What?
You
Thistle's just as good as all the other children.
I mean-
You haven't heard Thistle's. Cheers.
Go Gabby! Go Gabby! Go Gabby! Woo!
Oi, Thistle. Thistle, you're amazing.
It's true. I had the runs at the litter.
You keep saying you're the Snorunt to the litter, but I don't see it. I
Snorunt
think-
is a Pokemon. A Runt is the really weak one that no one likes.
But that's just not true.
Yeah, because we like you, and I don't think
Yeah,
you're
it's not.
weak.
Your cheers are the strongest, and we all really like you, Thistle. So that's just not true.
Thistle is crying poison.
Oh, that's so cool.
Torkoal, you explain yourself specifically why you said what you said, and then you apologize.
Yeah.
I'd say you apologize first. And
Or it's
then
gonna get watery in here.
explain.
Wait, but Torkoal's been in water and been fine. Torkoal was like chilling in the spa.
Not my water.
You'll get paralyzed and drown.
So watch it.
I do apologize, young one. I just based my assumptions on what I was told, but clearly you're a kind soul.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am Thistle. Thistle is cool, Thistle is kind, and Thistle is a worthy friend to have.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Go Thistle! Go Thistle! Go Thistle!
And just smoke comes out of their mouth.
Oh, that's so cool you could do that.
It's really cool. I was playing in the mud with the gullet, and Thistle was throwing that around pretty well. It was
Thanks.
awesome stuff.
Fine.
Thanks.
Wow. Wow.
I know.
I just meant explain yourself because to explain why you would say something that mean. I wasn't prioritizing our need for knowledge over Thistle's feelings, by the way. I realize it might have come across that way. And sometimes I might do that, but that's not what I was doing this time.
All is fine with me. I just rest be assured that Shauna's child will be fine.
Is it just like at a higher level than Thistle has yet to achieve?
More experienced.
More experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because Thistle, I'm not as experienced as I will be when I'm going to be super strong.
Yes. It was my first mission, and of course, mistakes happen.
I have made mistakes. I hate to admit it.
What?
I know.
What?
I know.
No.
No. Can't be
It's
true.
not true.
You're Petilil.
I'll never believe it.
Well, thank you guys.
A generous lie to make us feel better.
So righteous.
You're such a good leader, Petilil.
Thank you.
Blue, what's your kind of role do you see yourself in? Are you sort of like the Lancer? Are you like the right hand man? What are you?
The
I
brains.
don't know what that
Oh,
means.
Are you the brain?
I am the glue.
Oh.
You are the glue, and you're very thoughtful. You think about these things.
Yeah,
Sometimes I just say stuff.
yeah. All the time in here.
And you're older than us.
This is true.
Yeah. That's why, I gave you the TV time.
Aww.
Thank you.
Because I had the TV time before you did.
Yeah. And then Professor Tumbleweed couldn't say that we weren't allowed TV time because we were too little because you were gonna get it and we were in the same room. So
Yeah. We just all share the TV time.
yeah.
What were you gonna do? Not look at the TV? That's silly.
Exactly.
Silly. And I help with the good ideas.
Mhm.
And I do my best to make sure Gabby doesn't eat people. Eat
You're really
Pokemon.
good.
Yeah.
You do that. I appreciate that if that's something that I'm not supposed to do, that you've done a very good job of teaching me not to do that.
Yeah.
Because I want to all the time.
I know you do.
You're basically like a dad already. You are gonna, oh my gosh, you have a head start on all of us on how to raise an army.
You
Are
guys-
we your army?
You guys are we are all an army.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need babies to have an army. You guys are all the army you need.
Oh, thank you. I'm still gonna have a baby army, but that's nice. Like,
You're so useful.
they're pretty handy.
Blue's like our dad.
Blue is like our big brother, and we didn't have a dad, so the responsibility fell to Blue to raise us, which was really unfair. But also he was really cool and too close in age to be our dad.
I would let you have berries after bedtime.
Yeah.
Definitely big brother energy.
Yeah. It was really cool how you had been so good to us when you were
hatched the day before us. So.
Yeah. I didn't have a lot of time. to
You
learn.
learned so much at that time, though.
Wild.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your information, Torkoal.
Thank you.
And no thank you for being mean.
I always envied to be a better person. So I am.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Busto.
That was good. You're a poet.
Thanks.
Thank you. If you do need to know anything else, you just come up.
Thank you. Can I try your cigar? Oh, he's asleep. I'll just take it.
Thank you.
And the
Yeah.
mustache,
Two
and the
hands.
mustache wisps go back into the spa.
Wow.
Incredible.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like we learned a lot. I
So,
feel like we learned a lot.
great. Do you guys need healing?
I don't think so. We had these really good berries.
Yeah. I've got a little bump on my noggin.
You
Only a
do.
little one, though.
Yeah, let's go get your healing though. If they have a healer handing out healing willy-nilly and their healer doesn't faint every time, then
And maybe you can
learn. I was thinking that because there's a healer and I can heal, but it's just I can do it and I can heal really good when I can heal.
Yeah.
But also they're a psychic type and I can ask them about how I can properly harness my psychic powers.
Yes.
Okay, so Thistle takes you back through the tunnels, and it's a bit of an incline to go back up because you went deep last time, and it's getting like it was really intense in Torko's room. So even though it's still very warm, it's slightly less warm as you go back to the main area. But you go further up an incline, like up some. All right. Oh, I see. And you see above you some people, some Pokemon, just chilling and vibing as you see this tall. Give me a second. You see a bunch of people like vibing and they're resting on these little rocky gravelly beds, and you see this tall humanoid fox creature with huge fluffy ears and a big long fur gown with a wooden stick in his hand. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Ooh.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. So much lore has been dumped. Yay! Cool. If you enjoyed this and if you enjoyed this series and you still haven't subscribed yet, like what? You need to subscribe. You need to subscribe now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, and if you fancy checking out the Twitch channel where go Joshi, woo! GM Seeking the Hidden Realms, where Carrie plays a really chaotic goat, Kieran plays a really chaotic frog, and Alberta plays a really sassy and very attractive Susie Coyne.
Oh my god.
Those are things that happen over there.
Yeah. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
This will close out the video. Classic.